Nebraska's running back battle is heating up. A bunch of big names fighting to get playing time this year, but there is a true freshman for the Big Red who has been shining so far in spring practice, not only potentially going to be on that 2-deep, he might give Emmett Johnson a run for his money to start. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Jamarion Parker, everything I've heard about him so far in spring practice, and why I'm very confident about him playing as a true freshman. So really quick, massive spring practice update. Hit that like button if you're fired up. And also, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan, you support what I'm doing here. Daily Husker football content, spring ball updates just like this, and so much more. Please hit that subscribe button. Once again, really helps me out. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about this running back room as a whole, but let's talk specifically about one guy who I've heard a lot of good things about. Every day it's a new name. We've heard some stuff about Mekhi Nelson. We've heard some stuff about Quinn Ives. Even Kenneth Williams has had his moment so far in spring practice. But there's one name that it feels like is coming up more than all the others, of course, besides Emmett Johnson. And that is true freshman Jamarion Parker, coming out of St. Louis, Missouri. Man, Jamarion Parker, it's become very clear, and this is something we talked about in spring practice, that he is already arguably the most athletically gifted running back on the roster. Now, he got on campus a couple months ago. He's 175. He is already 190, and I would not be shocked when we start fall ball if he's up to 200, 205. He has already got to a really good weight to get on the field. But what I've been really impressed with Jamarion Parker, we saw clips by the social media team. We saw, obviously, some clips by the media when they saw practice on Thursday. His speed is incredibly impressive. I would say right now he's the fastest running back on the roster. He's faster than Emmett for sure. He's probably, Mekhi would be the only one who would probably give him a run for his money there, but Jamarion Parker blazing fast. That was nothing. That we already kind of knew that watching his high school film, but you love the quickness, you love the physicality. Him putting on weight's going to be good for him to potentially be that short yardage back for the Huskers. It kind of feels like an A.J. Allen situation for the Huskers. It feels like even a Gabe Irving situation, if you remember those two players. When A.J. Allen got on campus, he was just so athletically gifted as a four-star prospect. They had to put him on the field immediately, and he shined. I think, same thing with Gabe Irving, right? When he came on campus, I believe that was, 2021. So good coming out of Beaufort, Georgia. His body was right. He was balling out. He rised throughout spring ball, and he started to begin the year. It just feels like that's the momentum that Jamarion Parker's on in a wide open running back room. It's going to be very hard, in my opinion, for the staff to not play him. Okay, again, you like guys like Quinn Ives, and it's he's finally going to get an opportunity. You like guys like Mekhi Nelson. I'm actually buying some Mekhi Nelson stock as we speak. But if you want a high upside running back, because all the time we talk about getting a new Amir Abdullah or getting, even a Divine Zigbo. I would do anything to get another Divine Zigbo. This is your guy. Quinn Ives is never going to be that superstar running back. He's never going to go to the NFL. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's be honest. Mekhi Nelson maybe could. I don't know. But Jamarion Parker, out of all these, at least these guys fighting to be the running back too, I think he has the highest ceiling. I don't even think it's even a question. So if he continues to go on the trajectory he's on, because we've heard things about him so far in spring ball every single day, him balling out, impressing the staff. He looks good from a physicality standpoint. That's the most important thing. Learning the playbook already. He's really good in the pass pro. That's why I was impressed with him when I come out of high school. I just see no reason why he can't play. See no reason why. I think he will. And I think this is going to be one of those things that is common knowledge in a couple weeks. We start talking about Jamarion Parker potentially starting alongside Emmett Johnson. It's not just, Emmett's the starter, Jamarion's number 2. Jamarion could give Emmett a run for his money. I truly believe that. And just remember, when Emmett got on campus as a true freshman, he wasn't even the mix to start. He redshirted. Jamarion Parker, already is that guy. So, again, I just love Jamarion Parker's upside, his speed, his ability to potentially lower the shoulder, right, stiff arm. You take any rush to the house. I really like his eyes, right, his smarts, right, to find that gap and shoot through it. His quick feet just checks a lot of boxes. I also think he can catch passes at a pretty high level. So Jamarion Parker, man, hearing some good things about him throughout spring ball. We're gonna keep an eye on this though. And the last thing I'll leave you on is, to me, it doesn't really matter after week 1. Like if I hear your name called over a couple days, like that's cool. Definitely something I'll write down. But if I hear your name called 3 of the 4 weeks, 4 of the 4 weeks, like, okay, that's legit. Okay. You got to stack these days up. You got to stack it up over and over again, especially as a true freshman. You got to shine consistently. That's what matters. It doesn't matter if you have a really good week 1 but don't do anything in week 2. So Jamarian Parker, though, been really hearing some good things about him within the first 2 weeks of spring practice, and I'm excited to see what he can do. I think he's going to be our running back too, but again, that's going to continue to be a battle not only in spring, but also in fall ball. So, all right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below about Jamarian Parker. Let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go grab. Go on, Matt Rhule. See you in the next one.